In this video, we are going to study about present perfect tense. What are the uses of present perfect tense? First use is that to denote completed actions in the past. That means an action is already completed in the past and the time may be or may not be mentioned. That actions are said to be in present perfect tense. Example, they have watered the plants. It's already done. That action is already done. And it does not show a specific period of time. Sneha has watched this film several times. Sneha has already watched this film several times. That means in the past, the action that is watching that movie is already done. But he doesn't know when exactly that action happened. So the time may or may not be mentioned. One important use is that to indicate a past action whose effect is more relevant. That means that action is already done but the result of that action, the effect of that action is more relevant, more important in the present. Example, Jane has ironed all the dresses. Okay, that action, that ironing process has done earlier in the past, but still that ironed clothes, that dresses are looking nice. So the effect or the result of the action is relevant in the present. Now, what is the structure of present perfect tense? Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. So here has or have is acting as a helping verb. V3 means the third form of the verb or past participle form of the verb. Example, if you take a verb go, the V3 form of the verb is gone. That is go, V2 is went, V3 is gone. So here subject plus has or have plus V3, that is the past participle we are using in the perfect tenses. Always remember that in the perfect tenses we are using only the third form of the verb, that is the past perfect form of the verb. Now in different forms, in different sentences, in different types of sentences, how the forms change. In the declarative form or the assertive sentences, in the assertive sentences or the simple sentences, the form of present perfect tense will be subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. Mohan has written a letter. Let us see the interrogative form or the question form. How a question formed in present perfect tense. Naturally, the helping verb will be at the first. That means the helping verb will be interchange the position with the subject. That is has or have plus subject plus V3, that is the past participle form of the verb, plus object. Example, we have considered the sentence Mohan has written a letter in the declarative form. When you change that into question form, it will be has Mohan written a letter. Now the negative form, subject plus has or have plus not plus V3 plus object. In other tenses, like other tenses, after the helping verb, we will add one not and then the subject, then the sentence will be formed. Mohan has not written a letter. More exercises of present perfect tense. She has already come. Here the subject is she, helping verb is has, and the verb V3 is come. Come, came, come. Here the negative form will be she hasn't come. And the interrogative form will be has she already come. Here the second sentence, Alex has run 3 miles. Subject is Alex and the helping verb is has. Verb V3 is run. Object is 3 miles. So here in the negative form, the structure will be or the format will be has or have. The not will be added to the helping verb. Subject plus has or have plus not plus V3 plus object. So here Alex hasn't run 3 miles. That is the negative form. Now the interrogative form is, has Alex run 3 miles? I hope you understood this much.